Hello everybody, how you all doing? I hope you're all great at home. So today I brought for you an interesting topic. So we will see you later what is it for. So first of all, let me tell you that nowadays learning and speaking a foreign language has become more and more important over the years, not only for communication, but to use it on aspects such as agreement, dealings, businesses, and education, So as it is already known, there are as many countries as there are languages, even those that you cannot think of. So languages indeed help us to communicate with societies. But not only just for that, but to discover and to know more about them. So that is why I brought this topic for you, and it is foreign languages, opening new spaces towards the understanding of other ways to live. Okay, very good. So, first of all, look at this picture and look at this concept. Languages allow us to enter and discover the roots of many years of history, culture, how this society worked together, and more importantly, their way of living. Okay, very good. So, for these special aspects, through this conference, I intend to show you the importance of teaching and learning a foreign language currently. Okay, since knowing a second language or a foreign language is opening your or our mind to a new world, to a new way of understanding and interpreting and seeing reality different. Okay, so it is understandable how the language and social relationships are connected. Okay, and how these are fundamental for the member of a society. Okay, because if you cannot speak with the members of other societies or interact with them of the main language, they will not be able to talk with you. So they are not going to talk with you and they will not be willing to speak with you. That is why allow us also to discover new worlds. Not only new words, but cultures and ways of living. So now we're going to start with the first one. The first one, which is the importance of teaching and learning a foreign language. Let's see. Learning a foreign language has so many benefits, including greater academic achievement, greater cognitive development, and more positive attitudes toward other languages and cultures. So, simply, language learning is necessary for students to effectively function into the modern global job market. Okay, so language learning has been shown to improve students' cognitive functions. Okay, we're going to see which ones. Here I have a list of the cognitive functions that learning a second or a foreign language improve. For example, enhance problem solving skills, improve verbal and spatial abilities, improve memory function, the long and the short term. Then enhance creative thinking capacity, better memory, more flexible and creative thinking, improve attitude toward the target language and culture. But you might ask, is it easy to learn a foreign language or a second language? We will discover. So now, look at here. Teaching a foreign language. The goals of a foreign language vary depending on the nature of the language taught and methodological preferences. Since there are many different approaches to teach a foreign language, you will need to include a new general principles that should apply no matter what language learning approach you employ. Here we have those general principles. Students' expectations, creative a positive learning environment, and finding a balance among modeling, explaining, and practice. Okay, so now here, the learning a foreign language. Learning a foreign language is challenging. We already know that. It's frustrating and sometimes just downright difficult. But this means that your brain has to cope with complexity as it makes sense of and absorbs new patterns. So as our brain work out the meaning, you know, endeavoring the communicate, we develop learning skills such as cognitive thinking and problem solving. Okay, here I'm going to explain you a tip that you can use for learning a new language. And it says, studying a language for 4 hours a day for 2 weeks will be more beneficial for you than studying 1 hour for you than studying 1 hour a day for 2 months. So why am I explaining this? Look, this is one reason why so many people take language classes in school and never remember anything. So it's because they only study 3 or 4 hours per week, and often the classes are separated by multiple days. Okay, so as you already know, languages require a lot of repetitions, a lot of references, experiences, okay, and a consistent commitment and investment. So if it is better for me to give a particular period of time by practicing the language, and I can use it in others that I have, in hours that I have free. Okay, so this will take advantage for the other uh, time that I don't have. So if you don't have that time, you can use it for practicing the foreign language. This will be similar, or we can compare this to take a course over the year or even in months. Okay, very good. So then we have the social relationships among language. And it says there, language is closely linked to our social relationships and is the medium through which we participate in a variety of social activities. Okay, so this means that aspects such as identity, gender, and kindship, we can't we can use language for a particular purpose. Okay, not only to communicate with others, but to use it in aspects such as to know more about them and more about their societies. That is why we're going to talk about discovering new worlds. Okay, why discovering new worlds? And it says the life of a language involves relationships between linguistic elements and extra linguistic contexts. The linguistic elements are varied and multiple, involving both written and spoken symbols and grammars, while the extra-linguistic contexts are the innumerable societies, cultures, and subcultures of humankind, including its worlds of reality, imagination, and ideology. Okay, if you travel to another country or to another place, you know that you have to communicate with them. But if you don't know their vocabulary, how to use their grammar, and how to understand their sentences, you will not be able to speak with them, or they will not be able to understand what you said. Okay, so if you discover, you learn their languages, so you will be able to do so. That is why languages allow us to discover new words, but not only that, to discover history, culture, how they live, and how their society works. So that is why language is very connected with the society. Okay, very good. Okay, that has been everything for today. I hope to see you later on. And if you have a doubt, you know that you can ask me in the comment section. Bye.